Welcome back to part 2 of my video on 13 unusual content marketing success stories. Let's jump right in with number 8, Blendtec and the Will It Blend campaign. You may have seen the videos of them blending an iPhone. It went pretty crazily viral, and the Will It Blend series of videos was very successful and also very cheap for Blendtec as a company to put them on the map as a blender that would blend anything. The lesson here, sometimes you have to get a little crazy. Number 9, Old Spice. When I was a kid, I used to get Old Spice in the gray bottle for like $12 for my dad for Father's Day when I remembered to get him a gift. It was synonymous with old man smell. Then, a few years ago, they rebranded entirely, first with Terry Crews and then with the other buff naked guy, into a young person's grooming company. It's right up there now with Axe and Dollar Shave Club, which we'll mention in just a few minutes. So you can rebrand and target an entirely different market with content marketing, and you can be ridiculous and do stuff that has nothing to do with your product, as they did in their great commercials. Number 10, Fit Tea and Instagram. If you follow hot Instagram models on Instagram like I do, you have seen Fit Tea on pretty much anyone with over 10,000 followers page. Fit Tea realized very early on that there's a lot of people, both men and women, who are going on Instagram to gawk at fit women and usually their butts. I'm not gonna lie, it's usually their butts. And they started an affiliate program where anyone could sell their tea, and anyone and everyone, including Kim Kardashian and her sisters, have sold this tea, which is basically just a diuretic, right? It's not even any great breakthrough. It just kind of makes you have to go to the bathroom a lot. But they rebranded it as some sort of workout supplement rather than just a diuretic, and made millions and millions of dollars. Number 11. Hootsuite and their Game of Thrones video. Hootsuite is a platform which allows you to use social media from one dashboard. Whether it's everything from Instagram to Twitter, you can all do it in one dashboard, don't have to log into each account. It's pretty cool. But they made a super cool series of Game of Thrones videos that don't even really have anything to do with their product, but was just great content. And that's the lesson from Hootsuite, which is that when you have great content, you don't even really need it to be related to what you do, because people will come to what you do based on the fact that the content you created was so strong. Number 12, Hermes and Sex and the City. This is a really old content marketing example, but I was recently watching Sex and the City, and there's an episode where Samantha is going to represent Lucy Liu, the actress, and she uses Lucy Liu's name to get an Hermes bag, which there was like a 3-month waiting list for. So that's an example of content marketing. And if you want to go even further, Manolo Blahnik was really launched as kind of a luxury hot shoe brand before Louboutins, which kind of overtook them because of Sex and the City. Carrie Bradshaw wore Manolo Blahniks, and Manolo Blahniks kind of became the it shoe for a while, especially in New York around the late 90s, early 2000s when Sex and the City was at its height. But that's a great example of a product tie-in and establishing a relationship between someone aspirational, Carrie Bradshaw, and the shoes you want. And last, but certainly not least, we have Dollar Shave Club and their famous video. Dollar Shave Club was launched on a pretty shoestring budget, and they created this very famous video, which I think was 90% of their money they had for marketing, and it became a viral hit. It went viral. The company was able to grow, capture a ton of subscribers because their offer was great and there was a market, because back then really it was only Gillette and the 5-blade razor, which is definitely a superior product. I've used both, but people like the options and people like cheap. So using that video to get the message out broadly was an amazing success story for Dollar Shave Club. That's going to wrap it up. There are 13 different examples of unusual content marketing success stories that you can pull from. Whether it's remembering to get a little crazy, like Old Spice, whether it's using user-generated content like Rip Curl, or it's just tying your product to an aspirational person like Hermes did with Sex and the City. There are lessons to be learned from all of these success stories and things that you can use in your own marketing to get better responses and serve your audience more fully. Thanks for watching these 2 videos. Be sure to leave me a comment, share, all that fun stuff. And if you want to get in touch, be sure to email me at john@johnleedigitalmarketing.com, and we can talk about creating content that will serve you. Thanks. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you very soon.